Greetings folks, and I hope you're all happy and healthy wherever you are in collecting land, and welcome back to the channel for another 1/6 scale figure preview. So Hot Toys, what can I say? They have gone Terminator crazy and they are dropping figures on us left, right and centre. I suppose this one was inevitable. We've had the 2.0 version of the battle damage T-800, the clean version, the T-1000, and now we have the T-800 Endoskeleton from T2. I suppose we can expect to see an artisan Sarah Connor, maybe even John Connor coming up in the not too distant future, but yeah, they're going all in with this line, and it's great to see because, as you well know, Mr. Go Figure is a huge Terminator fan. But enough of my ramblings. Before we dive in, I'd like to send a massive thank you to everyone who supported the channel. And if you haven't already, please drop a like on this video and a hype, as it helps other people find Go Figure. And if you haven't already, be sure to mash that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you don't miss any of the 1/6 scale reviews, previews, showcases, tours and all that other good stuff that we've got coming up. So regulars to the channel will know I'm all in with this new 2.0 versions of Terminator figures. I've got the clean version here, got the battle damage version, got the T-1000. There's reviews for all of those figures up on the channel, so if you're wanting to check them out in a lot more detail, I will put links at the end of this video, and also check out the homepage as well because there's just a shed load of Terminator stuff. But enough of my ramblings, let's have a look at the pictures that Hot Toys have dropped on us. So we will zip on to the first shot. And first impressions, well, what can I say? First impressions are amazing. This looks completely screen accurate to me. It is a battle damage version. And straight away I am noticing the magic word, the two magic words that set Mr. Go Figure on fire. We are seeing die cast. Wonderful. This is great to see. I mean, they've gone all in with die cast on Robocop figures and Iron Man figures and all the other figures that they've thrown metal at, but this one begged for metal and they've given us metal. I think there's only ever been one other endoskeleton figure that Hot Toys have given us. I think that was the Terminator Genesis endoskeleton with the enormous plasma rifle, which had a lot of plastic going on in there and was delicate. I could be wrong here. This was an eon ago, this release. So let me know in the comment section below if Hot Toys have ever released any others, but to my knowledge, that's the only one they've ever given us, and it was a little bit on the frail side, so it's great to see Hot Toys going all in with die cast. So this first shot, superb. The detailing looks phenomenal. It's a battle damage version, as I mentioned, so we've got what looks like plasma rifle hits on the chest area here, and just the level of detailing here looks phenomenal. The pistons, the joints, the supporting parts, all the metal parts, the paint applications look great. I'm going to chance my arm here and say this is a combination of die cast and plastic. Don't know what the die-cast pieces will be, but going on my knowledge of Hot Toys, I would say there's probably going to be a die-cast endoskeleton under the endoskeleton, if that makes sense, and then we're going to have plastic sections attached to it. Interesting to see if it's got a metal skull as well, but yeah, you've got the light-up feature in the eyes. They look super bright. Fingers crossed this will be USB-C powered and not button cell battery. That is the last thing we need. So fingers crossed on that one. We've got the rifle in the right hand there, which is looking great. So yeah, the level of detailing here looks phenomenal to me. You've got what looks like rust as well. There's wear and tear, what looks almost like oil around those joints there. And as I say, that battle damage on the chest plate as well. And the proportions look absolutely nailed on here. We would expect nothing less from Hot Toys. So on to the next shot. We've got an all shot here, clutching the two, I'm going to call them plasma rifles, for want of a better expression. They both look great in proportion. I'm going to assume that they're plastic there, but they're looking phenomenal. Posability, this will be interesting with this figure. Can't see why we should have any issues with posing here, because hell, the endoskeleton was jointed. This is what we need. So yeah, hopefully fingers crossed on posability as well. But overall, yeah, the metallic look and finish there, The proportions look on point. I will have to go back and double check against some stills just to make sure that there are there's no emissions or scale problems there, but as a first look, this to me looks absolutely nailed on. And we're getting our first look at that base as well. Now his legs are spread quite widely here, and I've had a few issues, shall we say, in the past with Hot Toys mini diorama bases not being big enough to go for a dynamic pose with, but this one looks okay because we've got some distance between those legs there, and he's still on the base. And what it looks like here is looks like we've got a future Earth type scenario here. There's rocks and rubbles and human skulls that he's treading on. Those feet look phenomenal and screen accurate, and overall, yeah, excellent. Hopefully, fully articulated hands here for gripping the weapons. Interesting to see what kind of support we've got going on here. I am not sure what this is. It looks like a crotch grabber to me, so it's a crotch grabber for this one. Probably the best way to go, to be honest with you. A waist grabber would just throw off the figure. So yeah, it looks like we've got a crotch grabber there. So yeah, wow, springs to mind. I recently, as I said, got the clean version of the T-800, and that is definitely looking like a possible figure of the year for me. They did a phenomenal job on that. Please check out the review. It is simply an amazing figure. So hopefully we'll get something of that standard here. So on to the next shot. Another action pose here. Now, with it being a battle damaged version, it looks like we've got a swap out battle damaged arm with only half the arm going on there. That looks very, very effective. We've got all kinds of damage at the end there. It's discolored. There's bits and pieces hanging off the end there. Once again, we've got battle damage down the right hand leg as well. Looks like there's slightly more on the right hand leg than the left hand leg, but you've got dinks and scratches and burn marks and pits. And overall it's looking fantastic, and you can put that, looks like you can remove those plasma rifles and put them on the side. Then it also looks like we've got some other bits and pieces going on there, but not 100% certain what they are. Those skulls look really good on the base there, especially that one with the mouth open, liking that a lot. Yeah, very good proportions nailed on, screen accuracy there in spades. Fantastic stuff. Another one striding forward, clutching just the one weapon this time, head off to one side. Nice photography here. We've got looks like several different light sources bouncing off it. And this is something I'm looking forward to, is lighting this figure and filming it and photographing it. Playing with the lights, playing with the backgrounds will bring out the great big man baby in me. So yeah, let's zip on to the next one. Once again, both guns in hand on that base there, slightly different angle of that base, and yeah, look, we're looking at a crotch grabber there, but the detailing looks exemplary here, and I think hopefully Hot Toys will, once they've exhausted the Terminator line, will turn their 2.0 attention to the alien universe. This is what I'm looking forward to as well. So yeah, great stuff there. Another shot from the side there. Can get a little samey, as I've said in previous previews. It's just different angles and slightly different poses. We've got him stepping up there onto those skulls. We can see those pistons in the legs there. So once again, articulation doesn't look like it's an issue here. And I'm just hoping with that inclusion of diecast, we're getting a solid figure here that won't pose any problems when posing it in the display. Overall detailing, absolutely excellent. It looks like another one of those figures that could just get up and walk out of your display on its own. On to the next. Straight on shot, or virtually straight on shot, and we're seeing the articulation in that unbattle damaged arm now. So interesting to see how they'll have worked this. Will these hands be metal? Will these hands be plastic? This is always the big question for me when we get a diecast announcement, is which parts are and which parts aren't. I would like to see those hands diecast. If they are plastic and they're posable, as we're seeing here, that can be a very delicate part and can be prone to snapping or breaking, but hopefully we'll see fully die-cast there. And we're getting to see the internal workings here, those pistons in the hip area, which could limit articulation. I've never had the Genesis endoskeleton in hand, so I can't say what the issues were with that. Seen a lot of reviews, heard a lot of apocryphal stuff that it was not the best thing to pose in the world and was prone to bits falling off it and pistons removing themselves. So hopefully we won't get any of that here. But yeah, you can see those pistons in the shoulder area. The internal workings just look phenomenal with the wires, the pistons, and all the joints. And yeah, those teeth. We've not had a close-up of the head sculpt yet, so hopefully we'll get to see that. On to the next one. Different angle this time, head to one side, looking down, starting to see those teeth for the first time. I think it's really, really important to get the teeth right. I got the Pure Arts T-800 battle damage bust. Teeth were done perfectly. But yeah, but the side of that head looks fantastic, and the paint applications to give it that metallic look and feel. Chef's kiss. On to the next one. Oh, we've got a flaming background going on here, slightly closer, and we're getting an even closer look at those details. I'm not sure what the release date is on this one. Haven't seen that yet. I'm going to chance my arm and say it's going to be sometime next year. I would imagine we're probably looking mid to the end of next year, or it could very well be one of those ones that I'm not saying Hot Toys rushes out, but it could very well be one of those that Hot Toys has got sat there and ready to go. The clean version of the T-800 literally came hot on the heels of the battle damage version. So maybe they're wanting to keep that momentum up. I will have to check to find out the release date on this and the price point as well. Looks like we've got a fully articulated jaw as well. The jaw is open here, which it wasn't in the previous shot, and we're getting to see those teeth. Hopefully they will be nice and weathered, but I'm praying for a closer shot. I'm sure we'll get one. On to the next. Another side view. Once again, that battle damage shown in some really nice lighting here, and once again, those screen-accurate weapons that he's carrying. On to the next. Yeah, definitely got an articulated jaw here. I'm not sure whether I'd go with the mouth open look. I'm not sure it's something I'd be prone to do. I like that stoic, unstoppable look. That's a little bit too expressive for me, but it's great to have that movable jaw there, and both eyes light up. And as I say, fingers crossed we're not looking at button cell batteries in the back of his head, that we've got some kind of USB-C thing going on here. On to the next, striding forward, super shiny, that metal popping in this light that they've given us here. Yeah, great stuff, absolutely great stuff. I'm blown away, I am. This is a 1/6 scale collector's dream for me, this. Love both films, both 1 and 2. I think it tailed off, but we won't go there after that. But I think this is such an iconic piece, and I have waited so long to have this in the Terminator section of the display. Yeah, it's a dream come true for me, and I'm just hoping that the quality matches these early shots. Once again, we can see the side of that jaw there, that articulated jaw. The teeth, they look just about right, with some brown sort of weathering almost where it meets the jawline. And once again, we've got dinks and burrs and scratches and blast marks and all manner of stuff going on here. And that almost like I think that's the light playing off it there. But yeah, on to the next, getting even closer. Just great. Spinal area looking fantastic. Sculpt, detailing, proportions nailed on. Hopefully Hot Toys are going to be giving us another contender for Figure of the Year. That's if it drops this year. I think we could possibly be waiting, but who knows. On to the next, a close-up of that head. Now, great lighting here. Those eyes look super bright, which is what we want to see. The light bouncing off the details on the skull. It looks like we've got some black paint applications in there to pick out the shadowing and the texturing, the pistons in the jaw, in the jaw area there. All of this looks absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, expletives left, right, and centre. This is praise coming from upon high for this. Love that shot. That to me sort of sums up the Terminator. Head slightly down, coming straight forward, mouth closed, as I say, unstoppable. And we get to see those teeth as well, and we've definitely got that weathering that I was hoping to see. Clean white teeth would have not worked here for me. I love the fact that they've weathered them around where those teeth meet the jawline there. That's just right, just the right amount of weathering and shading going on there. And these black and brown paint applications to give it that worn look, that serviced look is phenomenal. Almost see like oil textures going on there, and those burn marks as well. Yep, as you can probably tell, Mr. Go Figure is suitably impressed. Right, I think we're getting to the end of these now. We've got some close-ups here. We're looking at the interchangeable battle damage components. So we've got that swap out arm here. Now, when it says interchangeable battle components, does this mean, and this has piqued my interest, does it mean we've got an interchangeable chest plate here, one clean and one not, an interchangeable leg plate, and obviously you've got that swap out battle damaged arm where it's been severed, but it looks to me like we might have some plates that fit over. So hopefully they'll give us that all shot that we get at the end there. So we can see whether that's yes. Here we go, two different display styles. So yeah, we're getting an interchangeable, most certainly definitely getting an interchangeable chest plate there, one battle damaged, one not. I'm not sure which version I prefer. I think I prefer the clean version, to be honest. I think it's just that much more iconic, but it's great to have these options so you can swap them out in the display and keep that display fresh. So yeah, I'm gonna throw my hat into the ring and say because you can see this in the bottom here where the top of the thigh is in shot. One's battle damaged, one isn't. So yeah, battle damaged arm is replaceable, chest and thigh plate. Nice inclusion there, Hot Toys, and this is not even a DX release. I don't think it is anywhere. No, it doesn't say DX anywhere on it. The final all shot. Pictures that we've already seen, but they're looking great with the articulated jaw there. On the right hand side, we've got a couple of action poses in the bottom right hand corner, which is probably being covered up by my face right now. We've got 6 swap out hands now. Doesn't look like those hands are articulated. Looks like they are set, but they are swap out. So it's the next best alternative to articulated hands. It would be very difficult, I think, to get stability and get longevity into those hands, because the digits are going to be super thin in 1/6 scale. We've got the swap out battle components here, which is the severed arm, the thigh plate and the breastplate here. Two different display styles, obviously, the two weapons, LED light up function, fingers crossed. I'm praying, you know my loathing for button cell batteries, it's just so 1990s. Yeah, and the interchangeable battle damage components as well. So there you have it, folks. That is Hot Toys' newly announced T-800 Endoskeleton from T2. What are your thoughts? You know my thoughts already. I think I've made that quite clear. I am super excited for this. It's a no-brainer, absolute no-brainer. First day, take my money. This is something I've wanted in the collection for a long time. I even at one point considered a life-size T2 endoskeleton for the corner of the collection room here, but it was just too big. So 1/6 scale is where things are for me, and this, absolutely, yeah, first day pre-order. But what about you? Is this something that you're going to get involved in? What do you think of the movie? What do you think of Hot Toys and their plethora of new Terminator figures, including this guy? What do you think of the movie? What do you think of anything at all? Please drop a comment in the comment section below. I would be fascinated to hear your take on this piece. And I suppose that wraps it up for this preview, folks. I hope it's been useful for you. What we got coming up on the channel? Well, obviously we've got a raft more previews, reviews, we've got shows, we've got showcases rather, we've got tour videos, we've got retro reviews, we've got a boatload of new figures coming in, obviously from Hot Toys, but also from InArt, Susu Toys, Present Toys, Caustic Plastic, X06, Iconic Studios, the list goes on. So as I mentioned at the top there, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're not missing anything. And I suppose all it remains for me to say is, from the dream come true that is the 6 scale T-800 from Hot Toys and myself, a massive thank you for watching as always, and until next time on the channel, take care of yourselves and happy collecting.